Hello again and welcome back to March Payne's Midlife Dolly Crisis, and today I'm going to be unboxing this doll. So, a little while back you may have watched me unboxing the Snow White version of this and also redressing her in an Illy 4EVER fashion pack. I'm going to be doing the same with this one. So this is Tiana. I did actually buy her at the same time as I bought the Snow White one because I kind of knew that I wanted a friend for Snow White as well, and basically they were on quite a good deal on the Disney website. So these ones are basically, I think they're called like the Disney Storybook Princess dolls or something like that, because it's not just the doll, you also get a second outfit, accessories, and there's also kind of like little activity things within the packaging. So that's quite fun. There's also a nice sort of scene as well with the doll in. Actually, if I can actually do that. There we go. So yeah, so that is the doll in there. The packaging is actually really good as well. There's also a really cute lily pad design on the bottom there. The packaging is very good because it is, there's no plastic basically. It's all sort of like the twisty sort of paper and things like that. So it can literally all be recycled, which is amazing. So yeah, we're going to get her open. We're also going to be trying her in a fashion pack. And this is the one that I've sort of chosen for her. So this is the Illy 4EVER fashion pack for Anna, or Anna. I haven't seen the film, sorry. I was going to say it's Bewitched, but that's not the name of it. It's Frozen. The film is called Frozen. As I say, I haven't seen it. I think it's based on the Snow Queen, but it's a very weird interpretation. I don't know. But anyway, look. We're going to unbox this, and we're going to try it on Tiana. I'm actually quite excited by the second outfit for Tiana as well. I think because she's a more sort of contemporary doll, in that the story of The Princess and the Frog, which I have actually seen. I have actually seen this film. It's kind of like the sort of the jazz age. So obviously it's not sort of like medieval, but we do get a really cute second outfit here. This dress is going to be really nice, hopefully. As it's a lot more sort of contemporary looking. So that should be interesting. So please join me for that. So here we go. So this is the box which Tiana comes in. So we've got an image of her on the front. So there is no plastic involved, I think, in this. This is the sort of eco-friendly packaging, in that it's all sort of cardboard and sort of paper sort of holding her in rather than anything kind of plasticky, but I guess we'll see about that. So this is the front of the box here. This will lift out and the doll is underneath, as you might have seen in the intro. If we just turn it to the side, we've got an image of Tiana here, and then obviously we've got like a picture of New Orleans, I guess, which is where the movie is set. We have a look on the back here. We've then got a picture of the doll with the kind of the backdrop that you can create out of the box. We've got all the kind of accessory stuff here. And then this kind of shows you the sort of activity thing that you get in it. Now, I think the activity thing is at the back here. So if I pull this out, you'll be able to have a quick look at it. So there's little kind of like quizzes and stuff like that. And then on the bottom of it, there's actually a really cute image of Tiana for you to colour in yourself, which is nice. So I am going to open the front and just show you quickly again. There we go. So the doll is kind of in there. As I said, there's no plastic. She's sort of tied in with kind of like twisted paper, I think. Which is good. I don't know how that's in. Oh yes, it's kind of on like a paper, on like a cardboard sort of slip thing. So that's good. And then I think in here is all the sort of accessories and stuff. So I'm going to get her out, and then we'll have a look at all of her stuff. Okay, so here we go. So Tiana is out of her packaging. She was extremely easy to get out. I might have mentioned this when I unboxed the Snow White version of this set. But basically they have paper ties in, which you just undo and they just come out. There's nothing plastic in there at all. There's no Kimble tags or anything annoying like that. It's just a very easy process. So, you know, that is amazing. That is great. So we have the doll here. We have the second outfit here. And we also have, this. So I'm guessing this is the Frog Prince, whose name I can't remember. I have actually seen this movie, which is rare because, as you know, I haven't seen that many of the Disney films. But yeah, I have seen this one. I don't remember if there's any more frogs in there. I just remember the prince gets turned into a frog, and I think Tiana also gets turned into a frog as well at one point. So yeah, I'm guessing this is the prince as a frog. So he's on a lily pad as well. So he's a nice little sort of ornament, which you can also use along with the doll. So that is that. We've then got this bit here, which is in paper. So let's undo this and see what we have in here. Okay, so these are a few more accessories that she comes with. So she comes with this. Now, I don't remember if this is part of the plot, but this appears to be, I'm guessing, cake or something. I wasn't sure if it was something on toast, but I think it's probably meant to be cake that she's got with some white cream or something on the top. So that is that. There is a thing on the bottom of it which presumably her hand will go through so she can actually hold it, which is kind of a cute idea. So that is that. We've also got the Frog Prince book here, which is just a solid piece of plastic. I guess you can maybe hold this under her arm or something. I'm not sure if this is something to do with the film. I don't know. But anyway, look, she's got a book. And it's also nice to have a book. It's a shame there's nothing on the spine because it might look nice on a bookshelf or something. But yeah, so that is that. We've then got a pair of shoes. So these are bright green. They have got heels on them, and they've also got a little gold buckle detail around the strap at the ankle. They have a slit down the back as well, so you can easily get them on or off. So that is the shoes. And then finally we have got this, which is a jar of sugar. And it's got some sort of glittery stuff in there to obviously look like the sugar. Oh, it does move actually. So it is probably like a glitter in there. You can't, I don't think you can open the top, so don't worry. If you're a parent there worrying that you're going to have glitter all over the house, you won't unless they actually smash this. I don't know. But yeah, so that is cute. That would actually look nice on a shelf as well. Maybe in like a kitchen set or something. So that is that. So let's have a closer look at the doll herself. Okay, so here we go. So here is Tiana. So her hair is up in kind of like a ponytail. I don't know what would happen if you release that. I'm not sure what kind of style you would end up with. She's got the kind of lily pad or lily leaf tiara on over her head there. She's got a little curl here. So I don't think there's any product in this part of the hair, but certainly this little curl here has got gel in it or something to make it curl. She's got a very nice face. Let's bring the face up. So similarly to the Snow White doll, she doesn't have a huge amount of makeup. She does have, she's got dark eyebrows. She does have eyeliner, probably to look like eyelashes. She's got sort of like pink eyeshadow on the top of her lids there. I think she has some faint blushing as well on her cheeks, just there. And her lip is quite subtle. Again, that kind of matches, I guess, the whole kind of blushing thing as well. So that is sort of like a dark pink, I would say, on her lips. if we go further down, so obviously we've got the dress. The dress isn't the most amazing quality. It's okay. I mean, I guess to try and get anything that's going to sort of stay like this, you have to use materials which are not necessarily, you know, the most fancy, because these have to be quite sort of stiff to kind of stay in place. So this bit and also this bit are kind of raw edges that have just been sort of cut into shapes. So obviously this is kind of like a layered section. So the bodice is a sort of a light green. I think it has glitter on it. There's some sparklings of glitter in that. There's obviously more glitter here, so it might just be that some of this is rubbed off onto that. So this is a darker green, and this is kind of a glitter material, which has basically been cut into the shape of a lily pad. We then go to the waistband, where we have this flower that's been sort of glued on, I'm presuming. It's got a little jewel in the middle of it there, and we have double sort of petal frills on the outside. Maybe it's meant to be a lily. We have then got more kind of like leaf shapes around the waist here. Again, this is kind of like a glittery material, and it is quite sort of stiff. It's not obviously the same material as this. It's got less glitter on it. So that's quite cute. And then we've got this, which is a sort of like a net material, which is quite sort of crinkly and very, very small pleats in there. We have some material there. Get rid of that. Yeah, so that has a raw edge as well. But again, this is probably something that would not end up fraying or anything like that. Underneath that, we then have got like a sort of a polyester material. This has got a hem on it. I guess they had to put this on so that you're not seeing too much of her, whereas this is very, very sort of like see-through. So it's nice that they've got the layers on. I think that is quite nice. The shoes I always find really weird on these dolls. Because they insist on giving them sort of high-heeled feet, the shoes, which are meant to be flat, I'm presuming, don't have a heel on. So they end up not being able to put their feet flat on the ground, which is very, very strange. Now, thankfully, with this doll, the second pair of shoes does have a heel on, so she should be able to stand at least in those. With these, she's not going to have much of a chance, I would have thought. These are just a very sort of simple shoe in a yellow colour. So that is that. I'm going to change her from this outfit into this one, and we'll have a look what she looks like. Okay, I'm back because I forgot to mention the gloves. So she is wearing elbow length, actually past the elbow length, gloves here. I'm never really sure how successful gloves are on dolls, because obviously they tend not to have individual fingers. So they always end up like they're wearing sort of weird little sort of mitten things. I think these are reasonably successful. Obviously they've given her a thumb, so it is kind of in that part. I suppose the only other option would have been to sort of paint the glove on the arm, which I would rather they hadn't done. So I'm kind of glad that we've got the glove, but it's not kind of there forever in that you can remove these. So, okay, I'm now definitely going to go and change her into her second outfit. So here she is in her second outfit, and she's got her tray here with food on, and she's got the book just under her arm there. I haven't removed the tiara thing out of her head. I think it probably is sort of sewn in, so I might have to be a bit careful when I'm doing that. Her shoes are on here as well. She's got these green shoes. I don't think they necessarily go with the dress, but you know, they kind of go with the colour of the book, so maybe that's okay. We can get away with it that way. The dress is very nice. It's a very nice design. As I mentioned before, she is... oh, well, she dropped the book now, sorry. But she is kind of more of a modern princess in that we're kind of talking, what, 1910 to 20, early 30s maybe, when the story's actually set. I mean, that's a very rough estimate, that's like 30 years, but, you know, it's kind of early 20th century kind of thing. So it has got a bodice section here, which is almost like a blouse, I suppose, where we have some stitching detail down the front where the bust is. We've got really nice puff sleeves on either side, and we've got a little collar here. So the collar isn't hemmed or anything like that, it's just kind of like cut as it is. The material isn't sort of like the fanciest, but it still looks very good, and I suppose because of the sort of material it is, it will keep its shape at least. There is elastic around the bottom of the sleeves here. There's a ribbon. This bit is separate. You have to kind of take this off before you can get it on. The Velcro here, and there's a bigger gap that comes further down, so you can actually get the doll into the dress. The bottom part of the dress is this very kind of like pleated fabric here. Now the only thing is, I've noticed that there's lots of these kind of stitches that have come undone. I don't really want to pull them because I'm really just going to pull the whole thing to pieces. So when I see them, I'm just trying to kind of snip them off so you can't really see them. But I don't know if that's part of this kind of fabric or what. But this does actually have a hem at the bottom, so it's not kind of like it's a raw edge or anything like that. Actually, unless there's, yeah, no, I can't really see where it's coming from, unless it's actually coming from, oh, I think it's coming from under here. So where it's been sewn, kind of the bit after that, before the stitches kind of take effect. I don't know, I'll have to maybe investigate that a bit more. And yeah, so the shoes she's got on there. So these shoes are a lot more successful than the other shoes, because the other shoes didn't have a heel. It kind of looked like she was on her tippy toes for the whole time. So yeah, so that is her in this outfit. Oops. So I'm now going to change her into the Illy 4EVER outfit that I said I was going to change her into. Now, the only thing is, I don't think the shoe's going to work, because the shoes didn't work when I tried it on the Snow White one the last time. But we'll have a go and see, and if not, I might have to hunt some different shoes out. So, I'll see you in a second. So this is the Anna from Frozen inspired Illy 4EVER fashion pack. It's got, I suppose, not unsurprisingly, it's kind of got a winter theme to it, although if in the winter you dress in a mini skirt and sleeveless top, then, you know, I don't know where you're hanging out because you'll be freezing, honestly. But you do get this really nice kind of like puffy jacket here, which is nice. I like all the colours in it. We've got a bag there, we've got shoes, we've got little socks, and then we've actually got a pair of glasses there, which should be quite fun. If we have a look on the back, you can see one of the dolls wearing it. So the colours are really nice. I like the kind of the blue and the pink, and I guess, is this a dark blue or a purple colour? It should look quite nice. So yeah, so that is that. So I will get this out and put this on the doll. Okay, so here is Tiana in the Illy 4EVER outfit. Some of it works, some of it doesn't. I'm going to bring her up just to show you one of the things I don't really think works, because it looks kind of sinister. I don't know. The glasses seem to be magnifying. I had noticed these previously on other glasses that I'd got in Illy sets, but I don't know if they're worse on this girl because she doesn't have inset eyes, whereas the Illy dolls do. I don't know if that makes it better or worse. I don't think it's a great look. I'm actually going to remove them because they're freaking me out a bit. But yeah, so basically it seems to magnify the eyes. I like seeing the eyes, I just don't want to see them that much. So let's say goodbye to those. The rest of it, I think, pretty much works okay. The shoes are obviously an issue because they are designed for Illy dolls which have bigger feet. These dolls have much smaller feet, more akin to a Barbie doll. In fact, Barbie shoes fit these dolls really well. They have high-heeled feet, which Barbie does as well, and obviously the whole sort of shape of the foot works very well in Barbie shoes. So yeah, that's kind of a tip if you can't get these to work. These are on, there is little socks with them as well. So if I bring these up to the camera, you can kind of see they're not really working because there's a huge gap behind them. They are kind of staying on, I think, because of the way that they're on the foot. But ultimately, I think they should probably be changed. The socks as well, because they were designed for the Illy dolls, don't really work because they're a bit big, basically. So I think everything from the head, minus the glasses, down to here works very well. So this is basically everything that was in the pack. So we have a headband here, which fits very well on the head. We've got a little sort of t-shirt with scalloped sleeves. That works very well. We've got the jacket. That works very well. We have this little skirt, which works well. And then the rest, not so good. We also have a handbag here for her, which has got a picture of the snowman thing on it. I haven't actually seen the film, so I can't remember his name. Is it Klaus or something? Or is that a different character? We've got these dangly things as well on the bag. The bags sometimes have like a weird opening. I think this one has it as well, but you're not really going to get... Actually, does it? Maybe it doesn't. Anyway, you can't normally get anything in them anyway. So, look, let's put this on her shoulder. So, the doll, as I mentioned previously, came out of her packaging very, very easily. Thank you, Disney. However, getting the fashion packs out of the Illy fashion pack boxes is a complete nightmare. Everything has got Kimble tag in. Tiny little Kimble tags, you know, they're just everywhere, and they do end up ruining the costume because at the back here there are some holes on the shoulder where there were tags in. There are also marks on here where the tags were also attached in the box. It's just awful. It's just really bad. It's kind of weird that they would go to so much trouble to put the storybook dolls in packaging which is eco-friendly and then completely go overboard with using plastic tags in the ily 4EVER dolls and their fashion packs. So yeah, that's not so great. But look, I'm really happy with Tiana. I like her in this outfit. It's nice. I think I preferred her in the yellow dress, to be honest. I should have mentioned before that the articulation on this doll is actually pretty good. We have articulation at the neck. There's nothing in the body. The arms will go up and down and round. She has elbow articulation. She has wrist articulation. She has articulation of the leg. There go the shoes. So the legs will come out and go back as well. She's got clicky knees, which kind of want to stay and kind of don't. So they aren't amazing, but they're okay. And she's got nothing in the ankles. But yeah, so let me know what you think of her down in the comments below. Do you have one? Do you like her? Have you redressed her? Also, let me know what you think of this fashion pack, which is the ily 4EVER Frozen Anna fashion pack from the first wave of the fashion packs. Please like the video if you've enjoyed it. Please share it if you know anyone else that'd like this kind of content. And please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I will see you in the next video. So, until the next time, take care. Bye.